Now, today, your loan doctor wants you to know that a recovery officer does not have the right to call your friends, family members, relatives, your neighbors, your employer with issues regarding or relating to your loan default with them. If they do that, they are contravening your rights as a defaulter. Is your favorite loan doctor, Adekunle, coming your way again today with one of the rights that you possess as a defaulter? Now, according to the CBN Consumer Protection Guidelines on responsible business conduct, it is clearly stated that a recovery officer or an organization trying to recover their loan should not, first of all, when they employ a recovery officer, they don't have the right to pass that cost to you as a defaulter. So if they are paying somebody to help them recover their loan, it is not meant to be you paying the money in the long run by passing the cost to you. That's illegal according to that guideline stated by the CBN. Now, talking about calling your family members, relatives, neighbors, and friends, that guideline also clearly states that no lender should do that when trying to recover a debt. You don't have the right to call those people. As a matter of fact, the only time they have the right to call your employer is to confirm your employment status. And if they call any of those people, your relative, your friends, family, neighbor, colleagues, they are only to make two confirmation from them without even discussing the debt issue. Either they are trying to get your current contact or they are trying to get your current address, contact being phone number, or your current address where you live. Aside those two information, they have no right to discussing any other thing from any of those people I've mentioned. Also, very important to note is they have no right calling these people and asking them to pay back these loans that you've defaulted in. They don't have that right. They are sanctionable offenses by the Central Bank of Nigeria. Very sanctionable. Okay? Make sure you know that if, as long as you are not a guarantor for anybody to obtain a facility as obtaining a loan, you are not liable to pay that money when there is a default. And if you're being harassed, you can complain and pass with your evidences and send it to the Consumer Protection Unit of the CBN, and I can assure you they'll take it up from there. Just keep following up and they will take it up from there. There are sanctions in place for organizations that try to harass people, not try to conduct themselves reasonably when trying to do this recovery according to the stipulated guideline. And finally, I want you to know that when an organization is trying to recover from you, they don't have the right to call you from 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. So they only have the right to call you within official working hours, and is also extended into 8 p.m. So they can call you from 8 a.m. in the morning to 8 p.m. in the evening. If it goes beyond that, they don't have the right to call you. And the only person they can also call to discuss your loan default issue with is your next of kin that you filled on the form when obtaining that loan. So be careful who you use as a next of kin, because if it's someone that is not old enough to be able to understand information to give out and information not to give out, you will just be setting yourself in a trap where they call the next of kin, which they have the right to call, and they will get all the information they need to get from the next of kin beyond the normal information they will have gotten if the person is old enough to be able to handle themselves. All right. If you ever find yourself being harassed by any of this loan agency, make sure you report to the Consumer Protection under the CBN as a department under the Central Bank of Nigeria. Put your evidences together, file your complaint, and send it down. And I promise you, I know they will take a very, very good look at it, and proper sanctions will be apportioned to the organization that is found wanting. Now you are educated. Make sure you do well to like, share, and comment on this video so that we can educate as much people as possible. Your favorite loan doctor. See you in my next episode. Bye.